Well, hello. I hope you saw the video that I prepared last week for church, last Sunday, in which I kind of described what our vision was to extend our building to create a social space and cafe at St. James, and this being to serve God and the community, the people of Moss Side, through this new facility, to create a community hub, if you like, at the centre of Moss Side as part of St. James. If you didn't see that video, and I think I look good in a builder's hat, then have a look on our YouTube channel, it's there. Well, this week we just want to look at the plans actually in more detail, look at what our architect envisaged for us as we talk to her, and just think about actually what's going to be in this new extension. Our architect gave us some sketch plans at the start of our journey working with her, and the design has changed a little since then, but not a great deal. So have a look at this first one. This is just an overview, as if you were a bird, just flying past. Essentially, the original building is L-shaped, or if you prefer, it's like a square with a missing corner. Our extension will fill in that missing corner. So down here is Great Western Street, and this side is the side facing Barnhill Street. There's the entrance with a lobby to stop drafts, to keep the heat in. And going clockwise round, there's a new storeroom created for tables when we want to clear this whole area. Tables and chairs can go in there. And that's coming out of the office that LMCP use at the moment. These are where the existing doors are now, and there's the wide corridor. That'll connect the building through these doors to the cafe social space. Here's the existing kitchen, and at the moment there are two windows going to outside, one there and one there. So they'll just be opened out as serveries into the cafe. We intend to open up the new extension to the church's main worship area so that we can have very large events, large services or conferences, and that we'd essentially then have a large L-shaped room. A new door is a fire exit there, and then the rest is just how we'd fill it. So there are tables and chairs, of course, different ways of doing that. But what's interesting is that the windows here, here and here include a window seat. So you're essentially sitting on a window ledge, but it's low enough to be comfortable. And that's it, really, the plans for our extension. That's the building itself. So these screenshots now are the mood board that the architect shared with us, just to give an impression of how the cafe might look or feel when it's completed, and how it might be used by people, either for social meetings, sometimes for small business meetings, just meeting one or two other people. Now our kitchen won't be as big as this, but it'll be functional, it'll be professional and to commercial standard, and will serve into a cafe area. And then of course there are the window seats that I think I've just mentioned. Instead of looking out to that building, it'll perhaps look out to Great Western Street or the Moss Care St Vincent's building just behind. This is how the seats might be formed. And this really just shows the broad space and how we hope it will be filled with people from the area doing what they do, meeting their mates, having their lunch, bringing their families. And what we hope is that this cafe will mix people from different backgrounds and outlooks, and will be a great socially cohesive force in our neighbourhood, in our area. And there are lots of ways to arrange the tables and chairs. This is just one option, but not probably what we'll do. But again, just to give the impression of a well lit cafe space, which is what we aim for. The new cafe extension will have a green roof, and here it is shown on the plans. So this would be a sustainable green roof with very low growth plants on it. Sedum, I think they use. So here are the plans for the whole site. So this grey area here includes the whole site, or most of it. And I'll just indicate this is the new extension area that's being built. A new paved area. We're hoping people will sit outside on nice days. Disabled access is arranged here. And some nice greenery to screen off the car park. This side here will be closed off. Space for bins and maybe some kind of gardening projects down the side. That's just indicative. There's the new fire door that's been fitted in St. James this last week. And then final touch, a nice new tree symbolising new life and hope on the corner of Barnhill Street and Great Western Street. So I hope that was helpful. I know not everybody enjoys looking at diagrams, but I hope that gives you a flavour of what the extension will actually look like and how it will operate and how it will serve people in our community. And don't forget that we're not just doing this as a pride project. We work under the vision of life and hope for all. It's what we want for the people of Moss Side, for those who come to our church, for those who we hope might. And this cafe is about connection into the community, serving God and serving the people of Moss Side. Thank you.